This is a 7th grade worksheet for lesson 22 and I'll be covering it. Cameron is selling shirts. The price of each shirt was $K, but Cameron decides to increase the price by 7%. The expression is this, that represents the new price, which expression also represents that price. So here we have K plus 0.07K, and we just add these together. So here what's doing is 1K plus 0.07K. When you add it together, you should get 1.07K. So B would be our answer. Which expression is equivalent to the sentence below? So P is decreased by 9%. So basically it's 9% of P is P is going to go down by 9%. And an easy way to do this is you take 100% minus 9, which gets you 91. And then you just multiply these together, and that's how much it goes down by. So it would just be 91% of P, and 91% is also just 0.91 P. So D would be our answer. The dimensions of the football field are P and Q. The expression is 2P plus 2Q represents the perimeter of the football field, which expression also represents the perimeter of the football field. So here, if we look at all our answer choices, B is out because nothing's being multiplied here. This is also out because nothing is multiplied over here. And here they took out a 4, but you can't take out a 4 here, so A would be our answer because you can factor out a 2, so it becomes 2 plus Q. The profit of Larry's company was $P last year. The profit decreased by 6% this year. The expression is here represents a profit made this year. Which expression represents a profit he made this year? So this is the same thing as number 2. It's pretty similar. So we have P minus 6% of P. So we would write it out as this. But we want to convert this percentage to like this, to a decimal. And if you look back at also 1K plus 0.07K, you add them together like this. But here it's a little different. You subtract. So that's what's 1 minus 0.06, and that should be 0.94 P. So answer is C. Try 5 on your own, because this problem is similar to this. However, this is increased. So since this increased by 4%, you're gonna have to do. It's gonna be a little bit similar. But here, I'll give you the answer. It's gonna be A, but try doing it on your own. 6. I'm just gonna move on ahead, so you can just pause the video. And here, 6. There are H hens and S sheep on the farm. The expression is 2H plus 4S. Represents the total number of their legs, which expression also represents the total number of their legs. This problem is really similar to, number 3. So we have 2H plus 4S, and we want to factor something out. And the easiest one to factor out is 2, because 2 is a common factor of both the coefficients. So if we factor out a 2, it becomes H plus 2S. And then if we look, D would be our answer. Okay, find the slope of the lines that pass through the point. So to calculate slope, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So now let's plug that in. We're going to use this formula and just use these points. So y2 is 4 minus y1, which is 1. Then x2, which is 8, minus x1, which is 2. This is, if you simplify, you get 3 over 6, then 1/2. So this is a slope. Same thing for number 2. y2, which is -1, minus 7, which is y2. x1 is 0. x2 is 0, and x1 is -2. 1 minus 7 is -8. 0 minus -2. These two negatives becomes a positive, so it's 2. That's -4. So yeah, try these 3 and 4 on your own now, and the answer should be undefined and 10. But try them on your own and see if you get those answers. Identify the slope and the y-intercept of the line given the equation. This is really simple. If you're here, it's an x. This is in when it's written like this, all you have to do is look at the last number here, which is 10. So 10 will be our y-intercept. And identify the slope. The slope is, since this is written in y equals mx plus b, whenever it's written like this, b is the y-intercept, and m right here is the slope. So, and since we have -3, slope equals -3. But for number 2, it's a little different. Here, you're given 7x plus 2y equals -28. We want to write it in this form. So what we do is we want to isolate y. So we subtract 7x. Then you get 2y equals -7x minus 28. Divide the whole thing by 2. And that gets you y equals -7 over 2x minus 14. So the y-intercept would be -14. And slope is -7 over 2. Oh, sorry. The y-intercept. When you write your y-intercept, make sure you write it like this. Like it's an actual point. So yeah. I'll try 3 to 4 on your own, and I'll put the answers right here. This is okay. So slope is 3 over 8, and then the y-intercept is 0, -6.